In a world of fleeting blossoms and endless toil, lived a tiny bee named Buzz. Unlike his kin, Buzz carried a quiet yearning, a whispered hope for something more than just survival. Every day, the other bees buzzed about their duties, collecting nectar from the same familiar flowers, their lives a cycle of work and rest. But Buzz dreamt of a flower, a legendary bloom, said to hold the sweetest nectar, a source of honey so rich it could sustain a hive forever. His friends, wise old Queen Beatrice and the ever-practical worker Wallace, thought him foolish. "Such a flower is just a myth, Buzz," Wallace would grumble. "Focus on today's pollen." But Buzz couldn't shake the feeling, the deep-seated belief that somewhere, out there, his eternal bloom waited. His journey was long and arduous. He flew through sun-drenched meadows and shadowed groves, his wings aching, his hope flickering. He encountered countless flowers, each beautiful in its own way, but none held that special shimmer, that undeniable pull. There were times he wanted to give up, to turn back to the comforting familiarity of his hive. But then, he'd remember the weary faces of his friends, the constant struggle for sustenance, and he'd push on. And then, on the edge of the world, beyond the forest they knew, he saw it. Not just a flower, but a garden. A kaleidoscope of vibrant colors, bathed in an ethereal glow. And in the center, towering above the rest, was a single magnificent blossom. It pulsed with an inner light, its petals shimmering like spun gold, its scent intoxicating. This was it, the eternal bloom. The nectar was unlike anything he had ever tasted. A symphony of flavors, sweet and vibrant, filling him with an energy he'd never known. This wasn't just honey, it was pure vitality, a promise of endless warmth and sustenance. He drank his fill, his tiny body humming with joy. And then, he carefully collected a golden drop, a living sample of the eternal bloom's magic. With a renewed spirit and an unbreakable resolve, Buzz raced back to his hive. The journey, once daunting, now felt swift. He burst through the entrance, a beacon of hope, clutching his precious cargo. He shared his story, his voice filled with awe and excitement. He presented the golden drop, a tangible testament to his incredible discovery. The other bees, at first disbelieving, tasted the honey. Their eyes widened, their antennae twitched with wonder. They felt the surge of endless energy, the profound sense of peace. Buzz, the dreamer, had led them to a place where hunger was a forgotten word, where endless blossoms offered endless sustenance. The eternal bloom wasn't just a flower, it was a promise fulfilled, a testament to the power of belief, and a reminder that sometimes the greatest treasures are found not in the familiar, but in the courage to seek the extraordinary. And so, the bees of Buzz's hive lived on, forever nourished, forever grateful, in a world touched by the magic of one tiny bee's unwavering dream.